Under the head The Psychology of Indian Nationalism, published in Geneva in the Review of Nations in 1927, Jawaharlal Nehru wrote, and I quote, "The modern idea of nationhood is of recent growth, even in the West. And India in the past was certainly not, and is not even now, wholly a nation like France or England is today. It was too vast a country to develop on those lines before the advent of modern methods of communication. But even in the remote past, there has always been a fundamental unity of India, a unity of a common faith and culture. Every resident of the country felt a certain kinship with all others who lived in this great subcontinent, and those who came from outside India were the foreigners, the barbarians. Nonetheless, India was not a modern nation. It was a group of closely allied people with a common culture and religion. There were usually separate kingdoms, and occasionally a powerful ruler brought most of them under one imperial sway. It must not be forgotten that Ashoka the Great had an empire greater than the present British Indian Empire, and subsequently the great Gupta dynasty ruled for many generations over a vast empire which comprised the whole of northern and central India. The Mughal Empire of later times, of course, is well known. The coming of the Muslims brought a foreign element into India. But they came in comparatively small numbers and they did not disturb the culture and the institutions of the country. These institutions were partly influenced by them, but on the whole, they adapted themselves to them. One fact is noteworthy. During all the troubles and invasions, the village system of local self-government, which was the backbone of the Indian system of government, endured and was little affected. The gradual disintegration and fall of the Mughal Empire produced unstable conditions in India, and there was a period of internecine conflict. This was particularly favorable to foreign adventurers, and the English took full advantage of it and gradually, by playing off one ruler against the other, established their sway. It is not possible to mention here the achievements in art and literature and thought, and even the science of government during the Hindu and Muslim periods. But they should be borne in mind to understand the Indian's pride in his past and his contemptuous rejection of the British claim that they rescued India from anarchy and barbarism. This, in briefest outline, is the picture of the past which the Indian has in his mind. Very naturally, he exaggerates the good in it and forgets the bad. But making all allowance, the past of India has a great deal worthy of a great country and compares very favorably with the squabbles and incessant conflicts of the little countries of Europe.